Hey everybody, so in today's video I want to talk about how it feels to have anxiety symptoms when you're not actually feeling anxious. So this is something that really actually still bothers me quite a bit, because I'll have, say, a couple of weeks where I feel great, I'm not worried about anything, I'm feeling like I'm slowly kind of like getting back on track. And then all of a sudden, I can feel my heart racing, I'm getting palpitations, I'm feeling dizzy, I'm getting brain fog, I'm feeling sick. And I'm like, why is this happening? Like, I feel okay, so why is the anxiety attacking me now? And I actually read into this quite a lot. And I think what it is when you're anxious, you're using so much adrenaline. And sometimes you kind of suppress that anxiety and it comes out on you a little bit later then when you're feeling better. So if you've had a really bad time, say you've had health anxiety and you've been waiting for some test results and you've been really, really stressed, and then the test results come back that you didn't have what you thought you had. You might have a month there where you're feeling fantastic, you're great, you're feeling like you're getting back to normal, and then all of a sudden you just get hit by this wave of anxiety. And it's a very common thing. It's very common with people who, say, lose a loved one, for example. Some people, they're kind of in shock and then they grieve later. So there are a lot of things in life where sometimes you're not immediately hit with the feeling. You kind of have it a little bit later on, and it's a stressful thing and it's frustrating more than anything, because you're like, why? Why is this come back now? I'm feeling better. Everything's going good for me. So why am I feeling anxious? And me and my dad were actually talking about this ourselves, because we've both had our fair share of mental health problems. We've both been depressed on and off for years. And one thing that has always frustrated us is when everything's going great, we're feeling good, and then we get anxiety symptoms. So I was speaking to my dad the other day, and he was like, "Oh, Sherelle, I'm feeling really frustrated because I have nothing to worry about, but I'm feeling so dizzy. I feel like I'm spacewalking. I'm getting all of my acid reflux problems again." And I understand how he feels, because it's a horrible thing. You feel like you're free from anxiety, and then your brain's like, "No, actually, we're not done with you just yet." And I'm starting to accept that, and I'm starting to learn that I have an anxiety disorder, so it's going to come back from time to time, and that's okay. And when it does happen now, I just kind of calmly remind myself that this is anxiety, this is something that I may live with for the rest of my life, but it's okay, it's not going to hurt me. I know that it will pass, because it always does, and I know that I'll be okay. And every time I get those symptoms, I just tell myself that over and over again. I say it out loud. I am a big fan of affirmations. I really feel like if you mean what you're saying, it has a serious impact on your brain and your thoughts and your anxiety. And I kind of just I big myself up. So if I'm having some symptoms, I'll just tell myself, you're a warrior. Like, you are a warrior, and you're gonna get through this. I know that sounds really silly, but it actually really works for me. Sometimes you just need to big yourself up. You just need to tell yourself, you are an awesome human being. You've gone through all of this anxiety, and you're still standing. You're still there, and you're still standing. And despite everything that you've been through, you're still coping. And I think that is such an important thing to remember, because when I am getting anxious and when I am having one of my episodes, I get really down on myself, I get frustrated, and I'm like, why can't I be like other people who don't get, anxiety? But then I think to myself, well, look at what I've achieved and overcome, and look at the bad times that I've been through, and I'm still standing. That is an incredible thing, a seriously incredible thing. And I just want to put that message out there that if you get frustrated because you get the odd bout of sickness, or you feel dizzy, you get brain fog, just remind yourself of all of the awful times that you've been through, and you're still here today. It's just one of those things, I think, unfortunately, I may always have on and off in my life, but I'm slowly just almost making peace with it. It's just, I've been looking quite a bit into ACT. If you don't know what ACT is, I might actually make a video on it. It is acceptance commitment therapy. it's a bit like CBT, but it's a bit more realistic. And I have benefited from it so much. I'm really enjoying learning about it and kind of using the techniques that I've read about. So I would definitely recommend looking into ACT. There are plenty of books. There's a lot online. You can find some therapists that offer ACT. So there's definitely options out there. And I really feel like it's a great thing for people who have health anxiety. I have had CBT for a year now, and whilst I feel like it's benefited me loads, I feel like ACT is the road I kind of want to go down. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. And as I always say at the end of my videos, please message me if you ever want to talk. I'll always reply. Nothing that you say is going to sound crazy. I'll put my Instagram below, so just shoot me a message. I'll reply as soon as I can. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more and be updated. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.